Welcome on, welcome all, welcome back to some more Alienware coverage here on e-rev TV. This is Alienware Arena, Samsung Solid State Drive Counter-Strike tournament here. That is a tongue twister for the ages, guys. But we are bringing you our second cast here. It's going to be on DE season with one team that you guys have seen previously and one team you haven't. So we'll make sure to get you guys all informed here as we get this underway. But before I get started, before I get too far along, my co-caster for the night is going to be Frag. You guys know him from last time around. Frag, what's going on, man?
Hey Eric, how you doing, man? It's great to be back. It's great to see these teams competing still. It's great to see this tournament turning out with a huge success. I'm ready to see some excellent fragging. How about you?
Yeah, you know, I'm a newcomer sort of to the Counter-Strike competitive scene as far as casting goes. I have played the game, haven't played in the competitive leagues or anything like that. I'm a COD/Quake fanboy there, but if you guys stick with me, like the sound of my voice, we'll get through this one and get things underway for you guys. So, let's do a little bit of a team rundown here, Jeremy. As far as the team that you actually had the opportunity to cast the other night is going to be ViciousGaming.css here. Now, they did get that win over Viper there on e-rev for that Alienware Arena matchup there. And, you know, they also have a win on this map week 1 against English T, who actually ended up forfeiting out, I believe, from the tournament. But the one time that they have played here on DE season, they did win. And here for Team 2, Jeremy, I know you love these guys' names here. That's going to be Lettuce Frag, and that is lettuce as in the vegetable. So they just beat Area 51 and moved on here. They're 8-2. So do you know any guys here from this Lettuce Frag team, or your experience here just with this Vicious team?
Yeah, I don't know anyone here from the Lettuce Frag team, but they definitely got a good-looking rundown here. BK Ruse, they got a guy here, Resurrex, Beta Kappa, Catalyst New Mobo. He got a new motherboard. Look at that. And Job. Judging from the previous matches, these guys look like they're ready to do some pretty decent fragging, actually. This should be a pretty close matchup, Eric.
Both teams, yeah, exactly. Both teams actually have come across here. Like I said, Lettuce Frag is 8-2, and this Vicious Gaming team, again, we saw them play, and you know, they have some forfeit wins in there, but overall they were a lot of fun to watch. I went back and watched that cast. I wasn't able to get in, but I'm in here today, guys, and we're going to get this exciting matchup for you guys. Again, $6,500, I believe, worth of prizes out here. Correct me if I'm horribly wrong on that, but I believe I read that, and they also included some solid state drives there for the prizes. So that's pretty sweet, and let's get things underway here. So, you know, I don't know a whole lot about this map. Jeremy, can you give us a little bit of an insight here on, you know, which side you expect to see more rounds on, whether it's offense, or, well, I should say CT or terrorist here?
Yeah, absolutely. DE Season is a great map. It's got a mid, it's got an A, and it's got a B. It's kind of the basic rundown in Counter-Strike maps. Basically, though, it definitely is a more T-sided favorable map, just because of the single fact that it takes the CTs a little while to get to their spots and get set up. So the Ts definitely have an excellent opportunity, especially in the early rounds, to rush either bomb site as a first initiative and kind of just take over those eco rounds that are very important in Counter-Strike. But as we get underway here, getting right back into it, looks like Lettuce Frag is actually taking advantage at terrorist advantage to 2-0 right in the beginning, taking the first 2 rounds, getting the bomb planted here on the third, looking like they're getting ready to secure this one as well.
Alright, so I'm going to take a look here at this terrorist squad. Bobcat, if you want to follow along here, as I turn into Kim Jong-il there for a second, rolling them R's. I'm going to be following Thebes here from this CT side, as they're going to have to move in and retake this bomb site here. He gets a great one-shot deke there. That's going to be on Resurrex. Beta Kappa going to answer right back into Blaze. And let's take a look here at the scores for you guys. It's going to be a 4v1 situation. Thebes last one left. He's going to have to see, he may go for a defuse here. I'm not sure. He's going to toss the smoke and get headshot there. Probably should have tried to save the gun, but that's going to be 3-0 here for the terrorist here. Early start, and as you mentioned, you know, it could take a little while to see people get into the flow of things here, especially with how large this map is and the distance between 2 bomb sites here. And tell you what, Frag, let's do some war room early on. We got it. Let's use it. Bobcat, take us away to the Lettuce Frag war room. Let's go.
You see them, they die. Don't miss your shots.
Wow, that guy just ran by, dinked me. One upper, one pushed upper. Fucking hit me.
I'm close down. Hey, stop!
He's playing back of upper with an op.
I'm in A with bomb.
Go. I got
Planting
one.
sandbags.
Watching enough. Can you watch short beta?
Yeah.
My back is to it.
I'm upper.
There's a, like 2 in mouth. 1 mid.
Got my
Yeah,
flanks
he's
though, right?
coming.
Oh, one's still upper. One's still upper.
Saving.
Get out.
One guy went to jail.
All right, we're back to live action here. Jeremy, your thoughts on that round? We talked about this just before the cast. I keep calling him Jeremy. Frag, I should say. Tell me your thoughts on that round. What went right for the terrorists? What went wrong for the CT? They kind of just steamrolled in there, man. Little to no opposition as far as getting that plant down, and unable to take back that bomb site are the counter-terrorists.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the terrorists got in there. They executed great entry. A lot of flashbangs, keeping the CTs at bay. As you can see, one player on the T side was actually flashing the CT upper there, keeping him at bay. Little support could be ascertained from that area of the bomb site. And just from there, just basically securing. There's only about 3-point of entry back into that bomb site from the CTs, and that's upper and the CT turnpike, and then of course the catwalk there by the squeaky door. And all you gotta do is watch 3 spots, and they definitely covered it and kept it locked down, and the CTs just were not able to penetrate back into the bomb site.
Well put, sir. As the first kill of the round is going to go against the terrorist side. There is actually Job's going to catch one in the forehead there, working through the vent area there through mid. So a lot of action going back and forward here. AKs are out on the field here. We're going to have yet again another large advantage here for this terrorist team. As, let's find a scoreboard for you guys, as it's actually going to move back to a 2v2 now. So it's Beta Kappa, Resurrects going up against C-Money and Nukem here. Let's take a look here at Resurrects firing there, gets an op shot to the forehead there from C-Money, and we'll take a look here, find the last member of this terrorist side for you guys, and that is going to be Beta Kappa here. He's got that AK-47. I do not believe he has bomb. No, actually he may. I may not actually be able to see that. He has bomb. All right, he's glowing. I got it. He's going to be headed all the way back towards this A side. Looks like he's going to be cut off here by Nukem here, Frag, as they're going to meet up here relatively soon at the CT Turnpike area and move back across here. Some flashes going out. See if he can get past him here to get to this A site. Pulls it out, was going for a plant there in the corner and gets shot in the back of the head there. Execution style there from Nukem. And we're at 4-1 first round there for the CT side.
Yeah, definitely. Excellent turn of events for the CZs. I think that's the break that they just may need to turn this around in their favor.
Okay, I'll tell you what, guys. Like I said, we got War Room. We're going to use it. We've already been to the Let Us Frag War Room. We got a lot of rounds left here, so let's use it while we got it. And let's go into Vicious Gaming. I believe they're in Mumble. So let's go to some Mumble War Room Vicious style here, Bobcat. Take us away.
20. I yelled at my entire house.
I'm playing aggressive on this round. Just go for a quick.
At 1 minute, I'm smoking it.
I don't see anything.
Smoking it.
I'm going off the cat.
Door opened.
Yeah, I'm going to cat.
I'm rotating.
Nice, Ethan.
No,
One cat.
Upper,
Down.
upper.
Another one cat in sight. Nice, one upper, out.
He's out. No, he's not going up. No. Yeah, he's running
Bomb
out.
spotted.
Down, one left.
One more
One
there.
left.
One more there.
Oh, fuck me. Bomb up, last
He's
guy.
got bomb.
Flashing sight.
He's upper horseshoe. Horseshoe.
Okay, one horseshoe.
Last
I'm
one.
not peeking, he's looking at me.
I'm coming cat.
Nice.
Nice,
grab
come
it.
on, please, right behind you.
There's an op. There's an op CT.
What the
and there's
fuck?
an op
Keep it up,
upper.
keep
I
it
got
up.
it,
I think we have a B spot.
Alright, we'll come back to live action there as my game actually froze up a little bit there, as I apologize. Evidently, Steam messaging froze my Steam game. So, I don't run the best computer, but hey, that's okay. Jeremy, the winner of this is going to go on to play Team EMG, and who was recently, I believe, just knocked out Heated Gaming here. So, next map is going to be, let me look here for you guys, for this next round of play. I gotta go way down here. It's gonna be DE Nuke. So we are here, of course, on DE season, but next week these guys match up, of course, on Nuke. So you know, how does that map play into Counter-Strike lore, so to speak, as far as competition goes?
As far as competition goes, it could be one of the most dreaded maps, or it could be the most welcome map for a team. It really just depends on what side you have first on that one. DE Nuke is an excellent map that is heavily favored for the CTs. Pretty much the exact opposite as DE Season, except even more so. A lot of spam spots, a lot of less entry points for the terrorists to get in there, and all around it is just a CT-sided map. It is kind of dreaded by most people who have to start on T-side with it.
All right, that's why we pay you the big bucks. I would not have known that. So another round out of the way here, 3-4. A little bit of a pool coming here, a little bit of comeback here. They're chugging along here. Counter terrorists 3-4 now, as they're going to make, like I say, a little bit of a run here. Let's take a look at the scores here. We'll do an e-rev scoreboard rundown for you guys, brought to you by Alienware Arena and the Samsung Solid State Drive Tournament for you guys. So here on the scoreboard is going to be, for the Vicious Gaming side, Nukem going to be at 7-4 there. Right below him is going to be Thebes there with a 6-4. Cash Money, C Money, whatever you're going to call him, 5-4 for his team. A 4-6 there from Blaze, and Ilmer with a 3-6, bringing up the bottom of the totem pole there. And we got a lot of match left to play here, so nothing set in stone here. On the other side of the spectrum here, on this Lettuce Frag team, on top by a good margin, is going to be Resurrex here with a 10-5. He was the bomb man. He was actually going to fall down, but Beta Kappa here going to be 8-4, 7-4 there from BK Ruse, and Catalyst with his new Mobo going to be bring up at 3-7. Maybe that Mobo can get him some more kills here later on. And Lettuce Frag going to be Job is going to be on the bottom there with a 2-5 there for the terrorist squad, 4-3. And let's take a look here and see what we got going on for you guys. So right now it's 5v3 right now. So we got 5 up here for this terrorist squad. Bomb is going to be at the, I believe that is the B site here. It is ticking away at, yeah, actually it's the A site, ticking away at the A site here, so I got to pull my map up. And the 2 remaining members here for the CT side, Bobcat, let's find them. That's going to be Thebes with his M4. Got that silencer on there, and Blazed is going to be there as well, as they're just going to do a save round, I believe is what they call that in the Counter-Strike world. Correct there, Frag?
That's absolutely correct.
All right, so tell you what, why don't you take it away here, see what you see from the CT side. I'll take a look at the terrorist side, and we'll meet back in the middle. Take her away.
Alright, absolutely. CTs are taking off here, looking like they're setting up for a normal setup here. Looks like we got 2 CTs in A, got 1 at mid, and we got 2 at B. Thebes is actually going to make a push over there by upper B. He's making a small push just to see if he can get the peak. Nukem pushing up into mid now, seeing if he can get a jump on the AWPer there at mid.
He is going to be, it looks like he's going to actually head back there. He's made all kinds of noise getting out there. Elmer is actually going to get the first op kill of the round here. That's going to be on BK Ruse. So we got a 4v5 situation right now. Bomb is still hanging back there, and looks like T-Stairs. Nobody really moving that thing forward just yet. Looks like it will probably be an A push here. However, CT has really overcompensated. They've got all 4 members headed over to that A site. Nukem again with that push. Let's see if he could do anything exciting here, as he's going to get tagged up here. Job with a great op shot there on Blaze. Has caught that one. He's moving through the mid area right now, and he's going to be heading back towards this A site. Now Cash Money is going to get a kill there on Catalyst with that M4 right through the forehead there, and we're going to have Job start a fight with the op. Can he get a kill here, as he's getting tagged all up, and Nukem is going to get the kill eventually with an M4. So that will move the scoreboard to a 1v3 advantage, as that round will go, or this round will go, I should say, to the CT side, unless we see something crazy happen here, as Beta Kappa is the last one standing. Let's take a look at him, Bobcat, as he's going to be moving with that op, bunny hopping around here. Going to be shooting from tires in mid, and takes one to the forehead from Thebes there. So we've seen quite a few rounds here for the CT side. Early on, I think we started off 4-0 for Terrorist, Jeremy, or Frag, I should say, and looks like this is going to be a close one. So what do we play in halves here? We play 15 rounds a half?
Yeah, we played a 15.
All right. Well,
yeah,
if I had to ask you now, what's your prediction here?
Well, it looks like Vicious Gaming is definitely stepping it up here, kind of changing the momentum and the pace. They're doing a lot of more risque moves on the CT side, which is absolutely necessary if you want a successful run at this map. They're kind of setting things up, making different pushes and odd angles, putting two guys out in the mid and such, and that definitely could work for them as it has the past 3 rounds. We'll see if they can pull it off, though, and come up with a win here at the win out.
All right, I'm going to take a look here at... let's find bomb for you guys, actually. As, you know what? Never mind. Nothing exciting happening there. Let's take a look here. I'm going to look from the CT side here. I'm going to be looking at... let's see. Let's find Nukem here. He's actually, again, pushed all the way into the spawn here, the terrorist spawn. So he is trying to outflank his opponent right now, but again, he has to respect that A push. So he's going to make the move here. He's going to move it all the way back through mid right now, head through Vince, and make his way all the way over towards Gates. And see if he can get a flank here before they get into this B site. Looks like he may be all by his lonesome. He is so ronery. That is Nukem. 10-6 right now is his score, but he's going to be going up against 2 members here. Going to be Catalyst and Beta Kappa here from Lettuce Frag. So let's watch Nukem here, Bobcat, see if he could pull off an epic clutch here on e-rev TV for this Alienware Arena Samsung Solid State Drive tournament here for Counter-Strike Source. So he gets the first kill, 1v1 here. Looks like we got a little bit of time left on the clock here. He's going to toss a flash in, see if he can get to this bomb. He's going to pick it up, hold it, get off of it. Beta Kappa is going to be moving around. He gets the headshot with the AK-47 there. NTT there from Nukem, but not so much as the terrorists will take home another round. Frag.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That was an incredible execution there. He got in, found the hole in the bomb site there. I was about to say website. I don't know where that was coming from, but he found the hole right there in the coverage. Killed one guy, got in there, but just did not successfully anticipate where his enemy was going to be coming from, and that cost him the round at the end of the day. But there was excellent re-entry though for him.
All right, so let's take a look here at what kind of split we got coming from this terrorist team right now. Looks like it's pretty much going to be a 1-3-1, if you will. 3 headed to mid. They're going to drop one there in BK Ruse, and actually that's going to be 2 from Nukem there as he lines him up, knocks him down, as he's going to take down Resurrex, and I believe that was BK Ruse as well. So he's going to double up there, get 2 kills, and then fall himself there to Job. So a lot of weapon switching going on here between the 2 teams. Haven't seen a whole lot of op fight going on right now, which is always my favorite part of this Counter-Strike Source. And ridiculous gun that it is. We'll watch here as this turns to a 2v4 right now. Again, the favor has shifted yet again here to this Vicious Gaming counter-terrorist side. So they're going to drop that to a 3v2 here. Actually, a nice set nade coming out from Catalyst there. Going to take down Ilmer. And we're back to a 2v2. We were at a 4v2 at one point, and a great job of retaking control of the situation there from this terrorist side. So they're going to move into this ace bomb side right now, guys. Going to be Cash Money Blazed going up against Beta Kappa and Catalyst New Mobo. So let's see what's going on here as we see Blaze get in a firefight there with New Mobo, and he's going to fall to that 47 1v2 situation here in favor of Lettuce Frag. 2 up versus 1 here, and even 6 and 6 coming from Cash Money. Let's see what he can do with it, Bobcat. Let's take a look at him with that op. 32 health left right now. He's going to peek the corner here, try to open scope with the op, and gets denied there. So a successful run there into that A bomb site from the terrorist side there, Frag.
Yeah, absolutely. It paid off for them at the beginning of the round with Vicious Gaming. Nukem's push into mid definitely thwarted the terrorist plans to get in there with 3 opponents and get catwalk by storm. It was looking like what they were trying to do. But just got flip of the coin right there, and Lettuce Frag came out on top on the frags and got to take the side over anyway. And that put C-Money in a dangerous position with that op. Having a clear advantage in upper sometimes can be your disadvantage if you have no teammates to really distract for you, so you can actually get out there and get a shot. And that's clearly what happened to him.
All right, expert analysis there from Frag, so I'm thankful for that, as again, I'm a little bit of a COD player here, but I can do play-by-play, so stick with me here as we have just a ridiculous amount of Deagle kills coming out here. 1-2, count them there from different players there from that Vicious Gaming side. They're going to drop BK Ruse and Job there, as things are going to even out a little bit here. 3v3 now as a pair of kills comes back in favor of that terrorist side. Looks like everybody's meeting up in mid here, Bobcat, as it's going to be a 2-on-3 now, as they're really kind of just lining up, and this is like Revolutionary War stuff right now. They're lining up from each other, sitting down and shooting at each other. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. If they, you know, the terrorist side kind of wanted to run a mid push there, and then looks like the CT side as well wanted to push the defense there through the mid. So they kind of met up there, and all the kills took place in that mid. So back to a 1v1 now, as the teams have taken out their respective enemies there. As Beta Kappa is going to get a kill down here, or get the plant down here at B, I should say, and he's going to move back back towards upper gates, I believe. So he's moving back. Cash Money here, coming through the mid and coming through the gate area, actually jail area right now, as he's moving towards this B site. It's smoked out. He's going to get on it here, and it would appear that Beta Kappa is aware of that. He's going to peek here from the top, and what a shot there by Cash Money. Headshot, AK-47, great clutch there. They needed that one frag, as they will hopefully get the defuse here. Maybe close. They get it off. It's going to be 5-7. What a round there by Cash Money.
Yeah, excellent execution by the CTs. Getting in the mid and clearing it out can sometimes be a more favorable thing for the CTs. They can definitely get into mid a little bit more protected than the terrorists can. They don't have much more than a box, and they're kind of coming up blind up those stairs. So 2 rounds of just kind of rushing in the mid isn't really working out for them. Hopefully they'll change up the styles here this round.
All right, let's see what they got to say about it in War Room, Bobcat. Why don't you take us to... let's go to Let Us Frag, War Room. Take us away.
Oh, lag spike. Fuck. Upper.
Oh god, I'm blind.
Okay.
Oh, in the middle of sight. Middle of sight.
Up. He's still there. 50 HP. There you go. One inside. One inside.
Middle of sight.
Ah, he's inside by boxes. 2 there. One Winslow. One Winslow. One upper above you.
Got him. 2 up.
He's lagged, right?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
it's gotta be.
Seconds.
All right, as that one came down to the wire there, Frag.
Yeah, absolutely. Job paid off, though, right there. I think his job is to get paid to jump around and do the hippie-jibby dance right in the middle of the bomb site. That's technically what he did there, and it definitely paid off. Kept him alive and got the kills on the board, and but it just wasn't enough at the end of the day to basically get that bomb and make the plant.
The hippie-jibby dance. That's definitely a Counter-Strike technical term, because that's a new one on me, but I like it. I'm going to use that in the future. If that's all right with you, that is. Why don't you take a look here at, you know, what can, you know, we got 2 rounds left here before half. You know, if you end up even, I mean, you know, of course, even playing board comes second half. But what does that say for the momentum as far as Vicious Gaming and Let Us Frag, as far as Let Us Frag jumping out to that early lead? You know, are they kind of second guessing themselves now?
You know, I would be in this kind of situation. You're 6-7 right now. You're not really winning on the CT-sided map. Coming in losing on a CT-sided map, it can be a real devastation, because if you're going to almost guaranteed lose the first 2 to 3 rounds of the next half, that could really just throw an upset and really put your entire team in a downward spiral of thought, and the next thing you know, you guys are losing a match and getting basically beat out in the second half. So hopefully they can peak it up, maybe get this last round here, and make it happen on the second half.
Okay, let's see what they can do here, guys, as they're buying some ops, buying some goodies here on that CT side. or I'm sorry, on that terrorist side. So I'm going to watch them, see which way they're going here early on. Looks like Job is going to be taking that bomb, and he's going to be rushing into vent area right now. So definitely on the move here, as he gets in there, heads in there, stays in mid. Now Beta Kappa coming up behind him. He's going to be moving towards the gate area right now. BK Rue's going to get the first kill of the round there, taking down Ilmer. As a flurry of terrorist kills come along here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count them up, guys, as I believe they're going to take this round with some authority. Hayes is going to be the last one standing here. Bobcat, let's find him, as I believe he has the FAMAS out here, as he's going to be moving all the way back towards the terrorist spawn, I should say. Beta Kappa going to be coming around, hopefully meeting up with him there in the terrorist stairway, maybe subway here. As we'll take a look, he's going to pick up an AK-47 now, a little better armed, got the Deagle out, but he has a monster to climb here in 5 members. And this is, the fat lady's not singing yet, but she's warming up right now, Jeremy.
Yeah, he's definitely doing it right now, though. That was an excellent snapshot on Beta right there. And he's pushing in hard right here, looking at monitoring short. Oh, but he gets taken out by that ult from Reza. That was an awesome attempt right there, though.
He did his best, but there's almost only so much you could do in a 1v4 epic clutch scenario, and those are the ones they put on Sports Center. So no dun-dun-dun for him. As we'll see what happens here in the second round of play, 6-10 right now. Vicious Gaming on top, and I'm not entirely. Yeah, we will do a live on 3, so we will be back with live match coverage shortly. In the meantime, let's talk a little bit about stuff that's going on e-rev TV/e-rev network. If you guys want to check out our new upcoming site come January, you check out e-rev network, all the things we're going to be offering the gaming community. But of course, the reason we are here, the Alienware Arena Samsung solid-state drive tournament here. So, Jeremy, we talked a little bit about this last time, but I'm going to do a little bit of a rundown on the prizes here for people again. First place, $2,000 US plus 5 Samsung 128 gigabyte solid-state drives, and those are actually retailed for about $300 a piece. So, pretty awesome prizes here, and not bad, paying out all the way to 6th place, man.
Yeah, awesome stuff. It's an awesome prize pool. It's an awesome opportunity for Samsung to be sponsoring this competition and helping to put up such a large prize pool. It just helps out the entire Counter-Strike community. And these teams right here are just eating it up, and you can see them pouring out their hearts in each match, just trying their best to prove that they are the ones deserving of that prize pool.
Which is just, if I can get a little off subject here, which is just the amazing thing about Counter-Strike, man. Like I've been gaming since I can remember, okay? Let's get it out there, I guess I was a nerd from a young age, but, it was all the way back from, Castle Wolfenstein, Blake Stone, all these, all the mud games that people used to play and all kinds of stuff. And then, Counter-Strike came out, and it was glorious, man. It changed everything. Of course, it had its precursors and things like that helped it get there. But, that was, 12? It's like 12 years ago or something crazy like that. Counter-Strike is the eternal FPS, man. And it's just awesome that there's still new people coming into the game. And, of course, the people that have been here forever are still here. So it's just a wonder of esports entertainment. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. We're about to go live here, but I'll just throw in there. You know what? Developers have called this game the game to kill when it comes to first-person shooters, and I believe actually Battlefield 2 actually launched with printed labels saying it is the official Counter-Strike killer. But we all know that just wasn't true. This is a game that lives on in the spirits of esports and lives on in the spirits of pretty much everyone who's played it. So let's see what happens here with these two teams displaying that same spirit today.
Yeah, actually, I remember that marketing campaign. Bold, but that game was also wildly successful. Battlefield 2 had a lot of big tournaments. So, and again, of course, you guys can stay tuned for Black Ops coverage here on Alienware Arena when they announce the date for the tournaments and everything like that. e-rev TV will be bringing you guys all the coverage for the Alienware Arena Black Ops event you guys can handle, as well as I gotta give props to these guys, okay? The StarCraft 2 guys here at e-rev TV did a phenomenal job with their last cast there for StarCraft 2 for the Alienware Arena Killer Launch Detected event. And they just did a phenomenal job. So big props to Pop and Devin there, and you guys can check out e-rev TV again for your broadcast coverage of StarCraft 2 from the Alienware Arena and other things in the future. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We got all kinds of games for you guys to watch. as we'll get into this round here. Frag looks like it's going to be a 4v2 in favor of Vicious Gaming. No surprise there. They are on the terrorist side here. So, 4v2, maybe bet all terrorist right now. We don't know, as we'll see what happens here as they've taken the bomb site. We'll see if BK Ruse and Resurrex here can retake this bomb site. Not looking so hot for him right now, as BK Ruse is going to even it out a little bit here, 2v3. Bomb ticking away now. That's like an extra man on the field here. BK Ruse again with another kill. And he's going to be big for AC. Gets another kill. Takes down Thebes there. So they just went from a 2v4 to a 2v1 right now. And it's going to be BK Ruse with 3 kills. 4 kills. He gets 4 kills. A quad kill there coming from BK Ruse. Takes that pistol and just lets him know who's the boss there. Frag, wow. 4 kills early on there for him. And just phenomenal play there.
Yeah, absolutely. The terrorists displayed clearly how well this map is laid out for the terrorist side. They sent all 5 guys in, a quick rush to A, straight through mid, straight through the catwalk. They got there, got the bomb site taken over, but they did not expect the oldest trick of the book. It's called a flank. And BK Ruse definitely clearly displayed how superior the USB can be to the Glock in these types of situations. And it definitely helped him clutch the entire team almost on that crucial first round.
Yeah, that's what FPS games are all about right there, guys. That's the thrill of winning a round for your team, so to speak. So I've got some bigger weapons on the field right here. Frag, if you could refresh in my memory, if you would. We finished 9-6 last half, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, 9-6. That was in favor of Lettuce Frag. So they are we're at 10-6 now. So 10-6 now here for this Lettuce Frag team, as it looks like they're going to get yet another another round here, as it's a 1v4. So Bobcat, let's take a look here at Cash Monies. He's got 49 health, a deagle, and a prayer, as he's going to fall there to an MP5 from Resurrex, and another round there for Lettuce Frag. Again, that is the vegetable. So I'll tell you what, let's do some more. Let's do some more room. Let's do Vicious Gaming. They're behind. Let's see how they're doing behind the 8-ball here. Bobcat, take us away.
Do our default 1, actually. Work default 1.
I don't have smokes.
I don't have smokes either.
Okay, then we'll wait for a minute. We'll go up mid, and then we'll take A together. After, but these is... Yeah.
Pushing on mid, a couple of them.
Oh, what? You just ran.
Yeah, he flashed.
Close
He
vent
just
one.
flashed.
I'm flashing.
One upper B still.
I'm close, cat, left side, cat. Already pushed up.
Yeah.
What do
Okay,
you guys
and
wanna
one
do?
vent.
I'm coming vents right now.
He's pushing vents. I'm blind, man.
One's still left corner.
One's grass middle. I can peek him in a second.
Tires.
I have 25 HP. Somebody
So
Pushing
my
mid,
God,
pushing mid.
blind again.
2 middle, 3
Cat
middle.
fell back and 3 in mid.
Mid down 1.
Nice. There's more mid and cat fell
Yo,
back.
come take bomb B with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody grab bomb. I have fucking 20 HP.
One's near jail, I think.
Yeah, hold that vents.
Yeah, jail. Jail, wow.
Is he going towards me?
Inside.
In B, yeah. One's got 20 HP.
I'm walking upper.
Okay, I'm just holding lower.
One down T-spawn.
Wall.
They know it's B.
The MP5's in B somewhere, maybe. And Beta Cap has 20 HP.
A random
Okay.
flash.
Yeah,
Did I get him?
we
Did
got
I
him.
get him?
Yeah,
Yes.
you got him.
I'm going
One
either
left guy.
side. He should
I
be
got
jail.
low
He should be
HP.
jail.
I'm
playing
walking. Yeah, he's jail. I got
Nice.
There you go.
Good round.
I don't know how we won that, but we were so
Alright, we're back to live action here on e-rev TV, guys, and you're watching the Alienware Arena Samsung Solid State Drive Tournament here. All kinds of prizes for you guys, $6,500 in total cash prizes provided by Samsung and Alienware for everybody to compete over here. We are in the lower bracket right now. Winner goes on to play TEMG, and loser goes home. So a lot of stuff on the line here for these guys, and right now, look, Lettuce Frag. Every time I see LF, I want to say looking for sponsor. I don't know why, as that's an old COD team name, but I'll try to excuse myself from doing that in the near future here. As we'll take a look here at what's going on here from this terrorist side. Looks like Bomb is going to be in spawn, so they're going to try and get some picks here, get some frags before they decide which bomb site they're actually going to go to. And is that a pretty common thing to see here in Counter-Strike, Jeremy?
Not necessarily, but they're definitely going in. It looks like they're trying to reunite the team here, maybe getting some hope, maybe actually re-encouraging themselves that they can actually win this. I'm not quite sure the strategy behind it, but it looks like they picked the bomb back up. Looks like they're going back at it hard here, looking through the weak spot on Cat.
And a little bit of op play coming out here from Job there as he gets a nice shot there. He's got 53 health and op, and a teammate left up here as CT is going to have some work to do here. 2v2, bomb is planted. That's like an extra man on the field. So bomb planted today. Kill coming from Cash Money into Job there. So 1v2 here for the CT team to try and get something done here. It turns into a 1v1 here. So Resurrects going up against Ilmer here. Who's going to come out on top? Tosses a nade up there. He's going to tag him. He's going to pull out his M4 right now. It doesn't look like he's going to peek him here. He's going to have to push him. AK versus M4. Who's going to come out on top here? He's going to come through and peeks all the way back, but he has ran away. Ilmer plays this one smart, and it's going to be Resurrect's going to have to get to the bomb here. I don't believe he has time to get this defuse off, and he does not. Kaboom, click, click, boom, he goes down, and great clutch play there by Ilmer as he just stayed far enough out of reach there, but let his presence be known, Frag. So good round there from the Vicious Gaming.
Yeah, critical moments call for quick thinking, and sometimes you got to be able to make that decision. You got to stick with it, follow it out, and see where it goes. But sometimes that can get you killed too. So he definitely tried his best, though. That's what I give him for that.
All right, you heard it here first, guys. He has the Gold Star Award coming from Frag. This is a coveted award, Frag. Okay, not everybody gets
my platinum. It's my platinum award. I have a reverse system. I kind of go with platinum first, and I call it gold, and I go with bronze second, and well, that means silver. So there you go.
My mind is sufficiently blown.
I can do that. I'm good at that.
We'll come back to live action here, as bomb is going to be headed all the way back towards terrorist stairs through their spawn, and looks like they're going to end up headed back towards this B bomb site. So they do have a couple kills there. This Vicious Gaming team, Nukem in particular, going to get a pair there. As we'll do a little bit of an e-rev scoreboard rundown here, brought to you by Alienware Arena and Samsung Solid State Drives. It's going to be BK Ruse on top of the Lettuce Frag team here at a 6-2. 6-2 from Resurrects there as he falls. Job going to be at a 3-4. 3-5 there from Catalyst, and Beta Kappa bringing up the rear there with a 1-4. Plenty of time left on the clock here. On the other side of the spectrum for you guys is going to be this Vicious Gaming.css squad, as we're going to have Cash Money 8-3 here on top of his team here, respectively. Ilmer with a 4, Thebes there with a 4 as well, and 3s and a 2 coming from Blazed and Nukem there on the e-rev scoreboard, brought to you by Alienware Arena and Solid State Drives from Samsung. So pretty even scoring, and that's fairly important to see from teams playing at this level here, Frag.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Counter-Strike is an awesome game, but it's really heavily dictated upon experience, and upon that level of experience, it's really going to start dictating how you're treating those serious moments, those clutch moments, and how your quick thinking is going to pay off in them. Like Thebes here, looking at from upper B here, just taking control of that, taking control of fence room, taking control of upper B all together at once, guarding his teammates back. You know, that comes from playing together for quite some time. It comes from basically knowing what to do in the game, and experience, like I said, can just sometimes trump even the sickest shots.
I was about to call that we were about to see as the CT try to retake this bomb site, but well put, Frag. But CT kind of just lined up there and died. I don't really know how else to put that, as the terrorists kind of just took them out one by one as they tried to retake that B bomb site, and no mas. It didn't work out for him there. So it's 2-4 this half. Jeremy, where does that put us overall right now? Let's see, is that wow, are we at let's see, we're 9-6 at half, so we at
I think we're 11-10 now. Yeah, I think we're 11-10
so
now.
We got a game out of this.
Pull out the calculator on that one, the big one.
Alright, flashbangs coming out here as bomb is going to be sitting all the way back in terrace stairs, moving back towards spawn again. It looks like they may try to exploit this B bomb site again. So they are at a odds disadvantage here. So Vicious Gaming, they're on the terrace side. Blaze and Nukem, the two bottom fraggers for their team right now, going up against 1, 2, 3 members here from Lettuce Frag. I'm going to watch Job here, Bobcat, Actually, you know what? We're going to go across the map here. Let's take a look here at Resurrex, as it looks like the action will be headed his way. Blazed in the bomb site with him right now. Nukem coming around the corner. Looks like Blaze is going to try to get the plant down here. He pulls out the Deagle. Resurrex takes him out with a nice headshot there. So he just bided his time there and got the kill. He sees Nukem over in the corner, but he's not going to take the shot. Comes around the corner and gets the headshot. Resurrex with a pair of D kills to end that round, 3-4. As we move to 12-10 now, so a little bit of buffer now back for this Lettuce Frag team, and first one to 16 takes this one home. So grab onto your seats, guys. This is going to be a good one. See, Frag, we went to Vicious Gaming last time, I believe. Let's go to Lettuce Frag's War Room. Bobcat, take us away.
I'll just stay out of your way, though. Up and down. Don't worry. I'm pushing up close.
Okay.
Just keep
Flash
watching it.
long. 2-1, 1 more.
Go risk.
I'm coming.
Up. One spiral.
There's a guy behind. He's planning.
Planning.
I'm coming CT over.
I'm in pit. I'm blind.
One long.
Last guy.
If you can jump on it, I got you covered.
He's still there. Come on. Got him.
Nice.
We got him.
Good job, Beta.
Who said job count?
Alright, we're back to live action here. There's an easy defuse there for the counter-terrorist side, and Job just went off that round, Frag. I believe he had 4 op kills there.
Oh man, he definitely proved the theory of why it's good to have the upper hill advantage. He just held down upper raid like a beast. Even though they did get the site, they did get the plant. Job definitely did a great job on proving why it's just overly cynically incredibly awesome to have someone open over your shoulders.
Definitely so. That's a lot of fun to watch there, as I almost had to exclaim there early on as Job got a couple of picks there, headed across that A bomb site there in Horseshoe, I believe, as he just did a great job there for his team. As he's going to start off again here. He's going to get a kill on Nukem as soon as he turns that corner, and Cash Money going to answer back there into Beta Kappa. So we're all tied up 4-4 right now. Also 4-4 is the score here on the e-rev scoreboard, brought to you by Alienware and Samsung Solid State Drives. And we'll take a look here as it'll move to 3-4 now. 3-3, I should say, as a kill went off right as I said that. Bomb is going to be in mid right now. It's going to be Blazed. As looks like a firefight's going to take place here in mid, Bobcat. Let's take a look at that. As I got Blazed here, but standing by ladder in mid right now. He has Catalyst right above him, and he looks like he's got it smoked out a little bit, but he is flanked as well there by BK Ruse. So, Job holding down this A-bomb site. 3v3 here, Jeremy, and looks like BK Ruse going to get the kill there on Thebes to make things go his way. A little bit of ladder climb and fire in there coming from Blaze. That's pretty ridiculous to see there, as I'm not used to seeing that in games. But that's pretty awesome. Great strat there. As 25 seconds left on the clock here. Blaze going to be making his way to this B site. They got plenty of time to get this bomb down, as it looks like Catalyst and Job are going to be on the run here. Ilmer going to try and slow down the push here, coming from this first op fight, and Catalyst going up against Ilmer there. So Job, Catalyst, Ilmer, and Blaze left on the board here, 2v2. Let's take a look here at Catalyst. Actually, let's take a look at Job. He's got the op here, as he's going to peek the corner here, Bobcat. They got to get into this bomb site. He's hopping around box room right now, and into this B site here as his teammate falls. Catalyst falls. Ilmer and Blaze still up here. Job looking for one of them. Can't find him. He's going to toss some smoke into upper right now and hold the bomb, but he gets taken out there by Blaze as soon as he throws that smoke. And another round here is going to be for the terrorist side. So 5-4 here. And let's see, where does that put us? We are at 13-11 now. So a couple rounds left here, and we're almost done here, Fred.
Yeah, absolutely. The clock is ticking in the Counter-Strike universal clock of death, and both teams are definitely feeling the pressure. You can see the playstyle getting a little bit more anxious. You can see them actually in the clutches, actually making some of them making some mistakes. Actually, not being able to keep track of the radar, not being able to keep track of where their teammates are, and that's only going to affect them in the long run. If they can stay on top of their game and stay on top of their mind, they may just pull this out.
And it looks like terrorists are going to be rolling into this B site right now as they just knocked 3 members down. Or I'm sorry, 2 members down there from Lettuce Frag here. Job, Catalyst, and Beta Kappa up against 4 members here. As Catalyst is going to even that out a little bit with the boom boom stick there from that Deagle, as he will fall there to Thebes. So it's going to be a 3v2 yet again here. We see the situation quite a lot here as the rotators coming from the A site need to retake the bomb site. That is the Lettuce Frag CT side need to retake this bomb site as they've got a chance to do so now. Thebes and Nukem going against Beta Kappa and Job. I'm taking a look here at Beta Kappa here. Bobcat, if we could look at him as he's firing out of this bomb site. No bomb has been planted yet here with 40 seconds left. So we could still see a rotate here. It's not out of the question here as there's the bomb is down now. As Thebes is going to be the one to get that down. He is lit all up right now as he's been shot through the boxes, but he is going to fall. Finally to Beta Kappa there, but he is baited out to Nukem, who gets him there with the op 1v1 here. Who's going to come out on top? Job, I should say, is going to fake this one. And Nukem going to come around the corner here. He's got his Glock out. And bomb may explode here. It looks like they may save weapons. I'm not sure. He's going to run around, get an AK-47. Job is going to hold this one as Nukem comes around the corner here with this op and gets the kill. Great jumping shot there around the corner here. 4-6 in the second half. And let's see. That's 13-12. So 1 round away from a tie point here. And there's only, shoot. What do we got here? 3 rounds left now? 4 or 5 rounds left. So going to come down to the wire here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Vicious Gaming's definitely pulling out in the second half. They're going real hard here, and I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up the momentum, though. I think Lettuce Frag has got an awesome opportunity here. Look at Job coming down middle now with a push for an eco, and no success on that. Catalyst falling right behind him, as well as the other teammates making their pushes around the map, and that's going to be a fail eco for Lettuce Frag. That could have been the round they needed to secure a comeback.
That went south, and that went south fast. So Beta Kappa versus all 5 members of the Vicious Gaming team. So bomb will be planted here at B, and they've kind of just given up on the idea of, they've given up on A. They've been able to take this B site throughout the second half with, little to no interference coming from that CT side. And they're gonna take that site every time they can. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them go there the rest of the time here. So tie ball game here, Jeremy. Now Lettuce Frag is behind the 8 ball rather than Vicious Gaming. So Lettuce Frag, let's go to that war room. Bobcat, let's go.
True, let's do it up.
One maybe. Side B. Let's not peek it because they're just gonna pick us.
Yeah, don't get picked.
One long. One long.
I'm blind and mid.
He's got stairs. He's got stairs.
One's by generator somewhere. I'm blind.
I'm blind.
Go.
One's generator. Nice. Squeaky open.
I have no health in there. Have me pinned in mid. I'm blind.
Watch the fake.
They got me in
2
pit.
mids. One bid went mid. Bomb went to cat to short.
They're just running around in mid.
Yeah.
Watch the B fake, guys. They look B a lot.
Someone at B?
Yeah.
One might be on cat.
Yeah, one's on cat. I heard him.
B.
B.
Yeah.
Bombs it.
Delay him.
Hold on, let's go.
Two there.
Bombs at B.
Guys, together.
All at B.
Inside. Both inside. Both inside.
One just went jail.
One dubs or behind dubs. Nice. Come on.
Good job.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh man.
All right, we'll come back to live action. Here's Lettuce Frag. Got a little get a little breath back in their lungs there as they take that round 5-7 here in the second half. First half ended 9-6 in favor of Lettuce Frag. So we are at a 14 to 13 right now. So could be tie round here for Lettuce Frag, Jeremy, and Vicious Gaming needs to keep this up if they want to take a tie round themselves, possibly take this one home from behind. So Tell you what, let's do a little bit of a e-rev scoreboard rundown here, brought to you by Alienware and Samsung Solid State Drives. BK Ruse going to be at 16-8 for his team. He's doing a big frag. Right below him is going to be Resurrex with a 10-7, 8-11 there from Catalyst, Job, and Beta with 7s respectively. Here for this Vicious Gaming team, we're going to see Thebes a little bit quiet there in that first half. Going to be 11-9 now. Blaze going to be 10-7, a 10 as well from Cash Money. Ilmer and Nukem with a 9 and a 7. So it's crunch time here, Frag. Where do you see this one going?
This really still going any way. This is any man's game territory still. Both teams are performing hard. They're holding the bomb sites now. The obvious hole in the defenses over there at B have been obviously mopped back up by the defenders over there. Whatever Lettuce Frag exchange is definitely paying off for them in the long run here. Vicious Gaming, though, not having such a success here in these next coming rounds. It looks like they're just kind of not finding that hole. They're not finding the defense weakening in any bomb site, and pretty much BK Ruse and his team, man, they're just all over the place looking for the kills, looking for the frags, and they're on the ball on the rotate, and if they can keep that up with the CT side here, they'll be ready for any rush that Vicious Gaming has. And on the vice versa side, if Vicious Gaming can keep an excellent profile here, maybe make some awesome sneak strats, maybe make a good fake out, they might be able to steal this one right out from underneath Lettuce Frag.
And we'll see what happens here as Ilmer's going to be the last one standing here. BK Ruse on the defuse. Ilmer takes him out with the AK-47 there. He had 24 health. BK Ruse was at full health. So that moves it to 5-8 now. So tie ball game yet again. And yeah, 14-14 I believe. So it's going to be, this is going to come down to who has the tie round and who potentially has the win round here. So we are on DE season. If you guys are just joining us, this is the Alienware Arena Samsung Solid State Drive tournament here. $6,500 worth of prizes on the line here. Winner takes home, I believe, $2,500. I'll have to check on that again, because I don't want to misquote that one. And it's going to be Vicious Gaming going up against Lettuce Frag here. That is the vegetable Lettuce Frag. We are in the lower bracket. Winner moves on. Loser goes home here as we have a first push into A in some time here. This is a good smart play here by this Vicious Gaming team, as they have not been to this A site in probably 7 or 8 rounds. And we'll take a look here as it's going to be 4v3 BK Ruse, Resurrex, Beta Kappa going up against Thebes, Ilmer, Cash Money, Nukem. Bomb has been planted, guys, at the A site for the first time in what seems like ages. As BK Ruse, again, not going to let his team go out without a fight, as he's going to come around here with this M4, and he's just making his presence known, man. He is just fragging wherever he wants, whenever he wants, as his teammate Resurrex here is going to follow it up with a deed kill. And this will move things to a 2v1, actually, as Elmer's going to get a kill there. And a flash coming out is going to blind me and the person who got flashed, of course, as I could not change. And that's going to be Beta Kappa falling to Thebes. So a quick round there from Vicious Gaming, going to that A site, switching things up. And they have taken the lead for the first time, I believe, so far. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Frag, but they are at the 15th round, tie round. One more, and they take this one home. If we could see a tie round coming from Lettuce Frag, we'll see OT. So going to be pretty interesting to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the game point round. This is either make it or tie it right here, right now. If Vicious Gaming can get this round, they can secure a win. If Lettuce Frag can get this, they can secure an overtime and possibly get it out in there. But let's see what happens here.
All right, both teams taking things kind of slow here. Looks like they're going to go back to their bread and butter here from that terrorist side. They'll be headed towards this B bomb site. So if we could take a look here as Ilmer is going to be pushed up with that off, looking here, trying to find somebody to shoot at here. Nukem going to be the point man as they're going to meet up against Resurrex here. Now look, they've stacked the A site on defense here, Frag. This Lettuce Frag team is stacked A site this time around. They're going to rotate now, but here comes the terrorist, guys. Vicious Gaming coming to this B site. They're coming in fast. They're coming in hard. Smoke's coming out. Shots are going to be exchanged here very soon. We do have a full rotation now from this Lettuce Frag team. This is it, as Blaze is going to open up the kill. BK Ruse there. He's going to fall. He's the top fragger for his team. That's going to be huge there as Vicious Gaming gets another kill. Thieves with a pair of kills there with that AK-47 4v1. This is probably all she wrote here. His job with that op has to do some major work here. 1v2. Cash Money and Nukem going up against Job here. Bomb is going to be planted here relatively soon, I believe, at this B site. So we've got 25 seconds left on the clock here. Job is going to be in upper right now, towards jail, towards gates, and Nukem going to move all the way back to A, so he is rotated here. Job must have heard him as he's going to rotate back as well. Cash Money making his move. Let's take a look here at Job. as he moves towards this A site. Going to be coming through CT upper, so he's going to move slow and see if he can maybe get him after the plant here. So bomb is down, guys. So Vicious Gaming looking good right now. Job got some work to do here. Bobcat, let's follow him as he moves through CT upper with this op. He's going to peek. He's got some great shots here thus far. He has Nukem and Cash Money to deal with, as Cash Money is going to move all the way back towards Squeaky Door right now. Nukem going to be right on top of him, and he takes him out with the AK-47. GG, guys. What a comeback coming from Vicious Gaming, because they were down 9-6 at halftime, fight back, and they win this one 16-14 in the last round. So fantastic job from both teams there. Jeremy or Frag, what do you think about these two teams here? Both teams doing a great job of Vicious Gaming getting the better of the both. Moves on in the tournament.
This was an awesome matchup, a clear good display of a team's ability to pull off the magical in what seems the impossible. And basically we had Lettuce Frag coming in hot right off the first half. I mean, you could just see them. They were coming in, taking advantage of the clear-cut terrorist advantage on this map, and that paid off for them in the first half. But they came into the second half, something slipped up, and they were clearly showing superiority in the first few rounds, but then it just slipped up, and the terrorists just were able to find some defense weaknesses along the way, and even though they did have their small comebacks here or there, that was just not enough. They couldn't maintain the necessary momentum to keep this and secure this win. And right there at the end of that last round was just amazing. As you could see, the players were just taking off on Vicious Gaming, man. You could see that they took the bomb and decided the best thing to do is just split off, not challenge this AWPer right there, because that was an incredible AWPer, by the way. They took off all the way over to the A bomb side with a complete fake out, but even though the AWPer being on top of his game, knowing what was going on, he got up there, got set up, it was not enough still he was just not enough to retake the site. So basically this entire match was just awesomeness in a handbag, is the way I'm going to put it, Eric.
Frag is excited, guys. So there you guys have it. Excellent rundown there by my co-caster for the night. Frag, I want to make some corrections here as I misquoted the prizes there. Very sorry about that. It is $2,000 US for first place, as well as the 5 Samsung 128GB solid-state drive. So my mistake on that, guys, as sometimes it's hard to keep things in track here as I'm playing through window mode and alt-tabbing through stuff. So my apologies there. But again, just awesome prizes coming from this Alienware Arena Samsung solid-state drive tournament here on e-rev TV. And you guys stay tuned for future stuff from us, from this Alienware Arena. Just great for esports. And also, I got to give props to our StarCraft 2 guys again, as they just did a stellar job for that Bigfoot killer launch detected there on Alienware Arena. So I guess that's going to be it for us, guys. We're going to have another matchup tomorrow, hopefully. I'll say that tentatively, as we don't have a time set yet, but hopefully we'll have an upper bracket match for you guys scheduled and on the air. So make sure you guys stay tuned for all your Alienware Arena cast here on e-rev TV, as well as on the Alienware Arena site. And hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. For myself, Frag, and Bobcat on the video, this is e-rev Network signing out, guys. We're out of here.